Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Project Ozone 3. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. So, last episode, we kind of went over what I'd done in between really doing nothing. We got obsidian, we got to looking at some stuff. We made... Why is that command blocks? I switched to texture pack, and I should probably take that off. I should do that right now. Alright, we are back. I don't know how much of that I've got and how much I don't have, because I forgot to hit the button to record. Anyways, got our smeltery made. Smeltery is put together. Claim that reward. Of course, all we got is RAK. I need this, and I need it pretty quick because we need double our ores so we can get into our embers, which is probably what we're going to do next episode. Anyways, we're talking about making last episode making the flint and steel, and we needed steel. There is a recipe for steel with the stone hammer from Tiny Progressions. Right there. It's coal, iron, and stone hammer. Stone hammer is made with hardened stone. Hardened stone is from unhardened stone. Pretty easy stuff. I thought we were going to have to get into immersive engineering and all that stuff, and we don't. So, we are going to go check out the Nether. I have no idea what is... I know there's some Nether mods in this. I just don't know what. I'll just put that up there. We can do this. And so we've got food, we got weapons, we've got pickaxes, we got crappy armor. So, give me just a minute and we're going to head that way. Alright, well, I'm back. Let's do this. Now, I've had issues before in large packs of going through the Nether and wound up not getting anywhere near where my portal spawns. So I have my fingers crossed that we don't die because of portal suffocation. Well, that is nice. But now the question is, that's what I was figuring. Let's put something down here. Let's make sure that we put us a portal home. And let's see if we can actually get out of here. Now this is fiery netherrack. What is it good for? Anything, I guess, that netherrack can be done? Okay. Well, while we're at this, let's go ahead and get us some of that. Let's go up. Where are we at? We are at Y86. I don't know if we need to go up or if we should go down. Well, I made it out, and the first thing I get is a wither skeleton. These things just roam freely, I guess. Which kind of sucks, but he dead. Oh, what'd we get? A lead axe. Alright, so we've made it out. And God, there's another wither skeleton. There's a lot of stuff in here that wants to kill us, I guess. There's those evil cows. I hate those things. And that's gonna suck. Good, he can't come up here. They carry a bow and we got blaze, we got spiders. Alright, we are nowhere near ready to be any part of this right now. So, I need better armor. And that's kind of where we're going to leave that. Alright, so, nice thing is we can complete a couple of quests here right quick before we get started on our next bit of business, which is using these. Oh, that just gives us one. I didn't think it was... thought it took less than that to get that, but we got our first wither skull. So, first thing I want to do is I need to get better organized is what I need to do. So let's do this. It's going to give us some smoky quartz. We take our smoky quartz, throw it in here. We can put that away for now. We're going to need a little bit more of that. And we now have our black quartz. So that is how we get in to actually additions. Now there's not really a whole lot of quests. We've got the atomic reconstructor, but we needed to do that quest to get into our dank nulls. So, but for now we're going to let that go. I want to start getting into embers, I believe. Alright, so our embers mod. We got the hammer made. We got the ancient codex from killing mobs. I've got the mobs farm turned off right now. I'm working on getting the stuff together. I've got a drop of evil, but working on getting that taken care of. First thing I need to do is get my bucket, or 3 buckets will work. We need to get this going, and I need to get the lead out. Let's throw that in there. We're going to need this. Matter of fact, that whole thing can go away now. Alright, so our next bit of business in Embers is we need to make the Ember boar. Actually, before we do that, let us go ahead and work on all the piping. We're going to need some of these pipes to do this. So, let's get to work on that. So embers, we need fluid pipes, which is iron. We need to get a bunch of iron out of here. I got 1. And I got that. Do I have any iron plates left? I do not. I do have some lead already. Alright, so we need... I thought you could do... Oh, it's that. Where is... There it is. I can tell this is going to be one of those things that I need to get some plates done up. Alright, so there's that. Let's make... We're not going to need fluid pipes just yet. Well, that's going to give us 8 anyways, so. Alright, so there's the fluid pipes. We are going to need item pipes, which is lead. Let's get one of those going. Hopefully that will give us 8. There we go. We need the fluid extractor, which is caminite plate, which is raw caminite, which we've got all of that made up right here. The caminite blend is just clay and sand. I went ahead and tried to get as much of this stuff done as I could. That way we don't have to worry about it. We can just get it going and be done with it. Let's put that up there. Alright, so we're going to need redstone. I got very little redstone. So there is our fluid extractor. We're only making 1. We need, what else do we need? We need the item extractor. There's that. And we need the item dropper. There's one of those. And I think that's, yep, that's all we needed. Alright, so next up on our list of stuff that we need to make is we need to make the atmospheric gauge. I think we have what we need for this. So we need copper. Well, we barely got enough. I'm going to wind up having to stop and sift some redstone before we're going to be able to do our sift. Not redstone, but sift stuff for redstone. Let me get all this stuff out and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got the lead out. I got some copper. Let's go ahead and make this. There is our atmospheric gauge. This will tell us where. Actually, it doesn't look like there's any difference anywhere as far as where we can mine for Ember. So that is rather nice. Basically all you gotta do is hold it in your hand. Usually the dial will move as you move in between chunks. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, it's going down over here. This is nice that it's up over here. That means we can set us up a nice little platform where I wanted to set one up. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let us go ahead and complete this quest, and let's go on about our business. Dials, I'm not necessarily worried about these. We've got to make them. We may not be able to right now, no, because I don't have paper and I don't have redstone. So next up is our Ember borer. This thing is fairly easy to make. We're going to need 1 more piece of redstone. Gosh dang it. I had some dust. Let me get some redstone. Alright, we are back. I have put it up. Got a piece of redstone. We had this crashed. I goofed and I got lucky. I had a creeper spawn and he came over and went to blow up and I crashed. And when I logged back in, he was gone. So good news is we didn't die. Bad news is I got to keep an eye out for creepers because they're crashing my game. Or so it seems. So, but I am also out of iron. I need to get some iron going here. That's easy enough to do. Alright, so we got our gauge, we've got our piping, we're working on the board. While we're waiting on the iron to come through, we've got that, we've got all that. We need to work on these bricks. To make the Caminite bricks, we need the Caminite bricks. That means we need to blend. Let's go ahead and take a stack of these and throw it in here. That is not ready yet. Come on, hurry up. Let's go to sleep. So I don't have to worry about anything else spawning on top of me. I think it was because there was one little spot right on top of there that had a yellow X. And that was it. Alright, so we're going to need... Wow. So 4 of those make 1. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... So we're going to need at least 24 of those. Let's get some iron going. Let's go ahead and throw the iron in there. This thing is, they've got these turned up, which is great. I love that. Not that one so much. As soon as I get enough redstone, we will automate this stuff. Right now, I just don't have it. Trying to get stuff done around here. I would like to get to the Twilight Forest pretty quick. That way we don't have to worry about sifting anything. So there's our mechanical core. So now we just need those. There's 3 of our 6. We're just waiting on the rest of these to get done. Alright, so we are back. We've got our bricks to make our stairs. We've actually completed a couple quests here. Well, one quest here. We got our Caminite bricks. So our next thing is, of course, the Ember boar, which we should have everything we need now. There is our Ember boar. Beautiful. So we're going to need that. Let's put those up. Alright, so our next quest is going to be to get Ember. We need Ember shards and Ember crystal. So to get the Ember crystal, it's 6 Ember shards. There's 2 different ways we can get this. We can sluice archaic bricks, which I have got in here somewhere. There's those. There's our sluice. I thought I had some bricks made up. Maybe I don't. That'll give us 2 at least to get started out. Our other way of doing this is going to be to go down close to what would be bedrock level and try not to die and set up our Ember boar. That took both of those. So there we go. We've got, actually that give us quite a few of them. Give us 4. This stuff, this can go away now. So we got that. We can do our Ember crystal just to complete the quest. There we go. So next up is all the actual Ember machines. Now, unfortunately, before we can do that, we need to get a decent supply of Ember going. So first thing I need to do is get rid of some stuff. We don't want to lose anything. except some torches. Let's get us another pickaxe. And then we're going to do the thing that your mama told you not to ever do. We have a way down. So I am going to work on getting us all the way down and setting us up a platform. And try to do it without dying. Which is always easier said than done. Because I have a real bad problem of accidentally placing a block, or if you catch a bit of lag, placing a block in the front side of it, catching squid like that. We need to go down right about there. Oh, we got knocked out by Guardian, and we're going to fall into the Nether, which is why I took everything off. Now the question is, where am I at in the Nether? Why do I not see my waypoint? It's right there. We're 700 blocks away. And there ain't no way. Alright, so we are back. We had issues. First off, got to going around in the Nether, and I got into some lava, and the game kept crashing on me. This game, I guess, at the time, did not like... Oh, that's not good. Now we know how to get Guardians. It did not like me dying. I crashed. I could not get back in the game. I updated the pack. Everything seemed to be fine. Now, so, first off, we now have us a squid farm. That's going to get really annoying. We're going to have to fix that. So, but that part is done. Now we can set up oh, I fell all the way down. Now I can get set up with our Ember boar. So, let me make the slow trek back up here, and then we'll get going again. Alright, we're back. So, if we take a look at our codex here, it tells you that it must be fueled with normal furnace fuel items. And of course it does say that it must be placed in a position where the blades of the boar can touch bedrock. Now, from what I understand, we don't necessarily need that to happen here. But we are going to need some way of fueling this. So we're going to take some wood. I've got some ladders made. Because we're going to get rid of this water that's just way... Oh, nice. It takes way too long to get up and down. So our quest, there was something... in the patch notes about quests. Let's see here. Fix type. I needed... I need to reload the quest book, but that's alright. Anyways, we're going to get this thing set up, so let's go back down. That's how we do that. Pick that up. So we should be able to place this down. I don't know. That may work. Let's see here. I don't know. Don't remember. Let's look at our book. Let's see here. Must be fueled. Must be placed in position where the blades can touch bedrock when fueled. Alright, we've got that. That's not going to work. That doesn't work. Can we just pump this in at any side? I don't. It's been so long since I've used this thing. Let's get. We're going to need a. That is not getting. That is not working. Alright, we're back. Figured it out. Like I said, it's been a little while since I have used this mod. But we need a mechanical core. We've also took care of this. I don't have to worry about... Ooh, we got loot bags. Don't have to worry about all this anymore. If we need any more squid or guardians, all we got to do is platform over to the other side now, and we're good to go. Alright, so this needs to go away. Alright, mechanical core on top. Hopper into there. Now we should be able to put that in there. And it's running. Item extractor. Should put a lever on it. I think it needs a lever. And we should... should hopefully start seeing some come in. Here we go. We now have Ember coming in. So, we can let this thing run. Be done with it. Don't have to worry about it. And now on to some of the other stuff that we need to do. Alright, so our next bit of business is going to be to make the Ember activator, and we're also going to need to make the Ender manipulator. Both of these are going to allow us, not the Ender manipulator, what is that thing called? Ember emitter and Ember receptor. This is going to allow us to progress through the mod and be able to get to where we need to be, which is basically at the end of it. We got to get Dawnstone. So we need... Back up a minute here. Ember activator. So to make the activator, we need 2 iron plates, a bunch of copper, and a furnace. Furnace we've got. Copper we don't have. Well, I've got copper. I've got to take care of copper. Alright, so one of the things that we did not do is open up our loot chest. Have no idea what that one is. Dispels negative effects over time. Lapis, that. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we've got... I keep hearing... I had a mob spawn on me. And I keep just hearing things now. Alright, so there are 2 plates. There is our Ember activator. Now, one thing I need to do is I need to go back down here and give this thing some more fuel. Alright, one of the things I did not do, and I want to make sure to show you all. I had this chest sitting right here, and with the lever it was trying to pull items out of here, and it was trying to pull items out of chests, and I wasn't getting anything out of it. I don't know what that is used for. I guess we can use it for some stuff. We can use it to smelt. I don't know. Anyways, we got that. I just wanted to make sure that you all knew to make sure to have that if you're using those pipes. Alright, so we've got our Ember activator. Next up, we need the emitter and the receptor. So let's take a look at the emitter. This takes a plate, some iron, and some copper. We've got plates. I put them somewhere. So let's take this. It's going to give us 4 of them. That's all we need is the 4. We can place this on top of here. And this will allow us to emit Ember once we get going with what we need to go with. So next up is our Ember receiver. That is more or less the exact same things, just in a different pattern. That is what we are going to need in order to hook everything up to it. So let's go ahead and complete that quest. So the refined pressure, the refinery is basically this upgraded, and copper capacity, or the copper sale is this, I think, stores Ember. Not necessarily worried about that right this minute. We are trying to get to our next little bit. So next up, we need to work on the melter. We're going to have to get the melter, the stamper, and the centrifuge to get down in all of this first. So let's take a look at everything we're going to need to make here. So the melter is some bricks, plate, copper, iron. Pretty easy stuff. Stamper, the stamp base is carbonite bricks, iron bucket. We've got all that. The stamper itself is a block of iron. Everything we should have. So let me get all that stuff made, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. I kind of skipped a spot here. We made the stamper and the stamp base. We need to make the melter first. So the melter was where we were at to begin with. So we need that. Got that. Let's take this out of here. Let's put that in there. Yeah, I completely goofed. Well, not completely goofed, but we're fine. So we need a furnace. There's that. There is our melter. We can place this down, we'll say right here. Alright, so if we look at this, this will tell us the melter. We've got a way of melting down objects. We power the bottom with Ember, and it will melt items in the top spot. It can be piped out for external use. So we can we've got this hooked up here. We can hook this. What did that say? Melter's bottom block is provided with embers. We can put this, let's say, down here. We're going to need our hammer that we made. I believe if we shift right click and then right click, I think that is good. And we need to pipe items in. And of course we do not have but the one well, I'll tell you what, that's where we're going to leave it. I got to get some more redstone. We've kind of fumbled through all this. Embers is not one of my... I've messed with a lot of mods. Embers one of them that I haven't messed with a whole lot. But we do still have a couple quests here to complete. There we go. So there is that. Now, before we go, just because I want to, we're going to get us a legendary loot crate. We're going to hope for something awesome. Alright, here we go. Ah, well, we got a void world. I don't know if you can... it gives us a spot that we can go do stuff in, but... Alright, so... that's it. Next episode, we will get together. We will finish our embers, hopefully. We will get to the point where we can get into the Twilight Forest. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!